Hey there everybody, this is Gigatitan here, and it has been a while since I uploaded a YouTube video. Been playing a lot of League of Legends, trying to get back into Pokemon, especially with X and Y coming up soon. And I have had the motivation to start doing YouTube videos again. My computer wasn't working for quite a while, and I finally got it fixed where I have all my programs and everything, and so thought I would start with something simple with just a League of Legends game that I played yesterday with Master E, the new reworked Master E. I haven't been playing, I haven't actually ever played Master E. As my first game with him, and I'm just trying to see how he works. He has, quite a different, I guess, build style than he used to when he was an AP champion. And now he scales off attack damage, and so he's much different. So for my runes and masteries, I have for my runes, I have attack speed reds. Actually, I have 6 attack speeds reds, 3 armor pen yellows or reds. I have armor yellows, magic resist scaling blues, and I believe I have movement speed quintessences for the extra movement speed. And mainly with Master Yi, what you're trying to do is you're really trying to just farm up your jungle. Try to get ahead and get to the, I guess, a carry status where you can just carry your team with all your kills and stuff, and all your extra gold. So you start with just a standard machete 5 pot. You also can start with a, I guess you can start with a Doran's blade or even a long sword in 2 pots. Those are, you can do those as well as long as you get a good leash, and as long as the enemy doesn't counter jungle you early, because you'll be really weak otherwise. But he does not excel at ganking pre-6. He's pretty weak ganker in general, but especially pre-6. He doesn't have his Highlander, which will give him bonus attack speed and movement speed. And so right now I'm just trying to just harass, I guess, Zed right now. I'm not really doing too much. I am not terribly great with Master Yi yet. I do fairly well this game, and I do make quite a few mistakes though. And the first one, I guess here, I am going after Ashe, and I just don't have another Alpha Strike to go in on her, and so I just have to let her get away. And Zed's just walking around, he's just killing people, and he's doing a lot of damage, and unfortunately can't really get any kills down here, and so we just give up Graves. And although Orianna does go in, she does get a kill on Ashe, she does end up dying to Leona, which isn't a big deal because it's just the enemy support. And so I'm trying to get out of here, and this is pretty funny. I'm just trying to run in and out of bushes and just keep them from killing me. And so what I end up doing, I'm just waiting for Alpha Strike to come back. And so what I do, as soon as it comes up, I Alpha Strike, and I actually slow it down here a bit. I proc double hit, and I get to, you basically get your auto attack twice every few seconds, or every few seconds, and it goes down, or every 4 auto attacks actually. And so now I was actually able to kill Leona and get out of there. I did end up dying, but it's better than just dying and not getting anything. And so I know that their blue is up, and so I try to ward it and steal it, but Nasus shows up as soon as I ward. So he sees that I ward, but now we're going in on Nasus. Orianna helps out, and we end up picking the kill up on him. And so also we're going to get to snag the blue for Orianna, which is really good. The thing is I don't really play a lot of carry junglers like Master Yi. The extent that I did in this season was Hecarim, before he got a ton of nerfs, and before he just got hit really hard. He's still pretty good. I'd say he's still a fairly good jungler. He's just I think he's just outclassed at this point. So I decided to give Yi a try, and especially with his new rework, I know that a lot of people have been saying that he's a great jungler, and so just trying him out. I'm still haven't gotten the mentality down, I guess, and so I'm trying to work on that. And see, like here, I go in on Zac, and I should have honestly come around the other side or planned this out a little better, knowing that I don't have quite that much damage yet, and so I ended up just blowing my ult. And we do force him out of lane, but I end up getting killed by Zed, although Vayne does pick up the kill, which was, I went a little bit too fast there, but he just dashed out and just ulted me and killed me. And so that was, it was just another mistake. I should have probably seen that coming, especially considering that he was missing for all that time. And I'm coming down here bot lane after I respawn, because I see 2 people I could probably end up killing. So I come on down. I'm going to go for Nasus here, and he does spot me. I should have just gone, again, I'm still not used to Master yet. I should have just gone down straight through to block him from going to the tower because I knew I could outrun him. But honestly, I just made a little bit of a pretty big mistake there. But Tarek does get the kill, and Tarek's being played by my brother, of course. And if you don't already know that. So I'm just trying to push this tower at this point, trying to also get a little extra farm for myself because I am quite a bit ahead. I mean, I'm almost 60 CS compared to Nasus's 36. However, I need to just try to push that because I am a bit behind. I have 2 kills, but I need to get, I need to get stronger so that I can just carry. Especially considering Zed has gotten 5 kills already at this time, so he's just a huge threat. We pick up the kill on Ashe. I'm just going in on Leona. I kind of miss my auto attacks here, just trying to get used to Yi. I'm just not used to him, man. He's just completely new to me. He is not that hard to use, so I think if I play him a couple more games, I'll get the hang of him. But he is. I really like his rework. His animations are great. He is a lot more, I guess, reliable now since he doesn't. His abilities aren't so much based in luck, and they're a little more controllable, and they don't vary as much, and they're much easier to understand, and they're just more reliable in terms of damage. They don't do as much damage as they potentially could have, like they used to, but they still do quite a bit. Now we see them coming down for Dragon, and while we're there, and we had to, they forced us to back off, and so. At this point, we know that they're all coming out. We have the pink ward there, but they throw down their pink and they take out our pink. But we know that they're all there now. And I just make the mistake of sticking around for too long. And I'm just kind of wandering around here. And Ashe just gets an easy arrow on me and Orianna. Orianna gets completely locked down by their pretty much all of their ultimates just going off. And so I pop my ultimate. I'm going to try to go for Zed. He flashes and then also uses his Shadow Dash. And so he's just getting just too far away, and I still have 4 seconds left on Alpha Strike. There's no way I can go back in there and get a kill. I would just get, CC'd by Leona. So now I just have to run for my life, and I outspeed them, so I'm not really gonna have too much trouble getting away from them. Just kind of keep on running, and I see Leona's chasing me for so long, and so she eventually gives up. I don't really know that because I couldn't see her, but I pick up the Wriggles Lantern because. I don't know. It's just I figured that it would be pretty decent. I like having the extra ward. Not sure if the spirit of the Wizard Elder or the Elder Wizard is better. It does more damage, I guess, but I do like having the utility of having the extra ward, especially because I am behind and it's a little more. It is a bit cheaper. So figured I'd pick up that, and I already was building the dreads, so I go in on Zed a bit, I'm trying to. Just get him out of here because we want to take this tower. We have 4 people here. We see that Zach is top. He's not going to be able to jump in and CC us as hard, without him. And we do tower dive a bit here, and this is we do get Zed. However, we're going to make a mistake here. We do not see Leona coming, and she gets pretty much everybody with her. She gets like 2 people, which is half of us with her ult. And then she gets on out of there, and Nasus snags a triple kill. Vayne, however, is able to survive long enough to get the double kill, and she starts fighting Ashe, but she's just going to end up losing because she's too low health. And the reason why is just my brother actually got a phone call that was really important, and he had to leave, and so things ended badly for us there. We initiated without him, and so we all ended up dying. And so that was... we were a little bit overzealous considering that we were, pretty much even or a little bit behind them. It just went a little too crazy there, and so we had to back off, and we should have backed off. But in this fight, I am just trying to get in there, get in my resets. I managed to pick up a kill on Nasus. I go in on Leona, and I try to kill her. I ended up killing her, and I started to go for Ashe, but then Zed shows up, and I know that he can just. He has his ultimate, and he could just go in and just finish me off really quick, so I have to get out of there. I don't want him to end up killing me. And so, I had to go back. I get my gotta go fast Sonic boots, so I can get out to the base and stop Zed and Ashe from pushing down this tower. And we do manage to get them off of it. And so at this point, we are just, we are pretty even with them in terms of gold. Obviously Nasus and Zed are extremely, they have a lot of kills. And it's not good that Zed has them. Nasa's having them. It's not so bad, but it's it's kills for them, and he's able to start building really tanky and become a huge just threat in terms of not being able to kill him. And his damage is actually pretty decent. And with all the he does have that wither, which will especially cripple me, or since we do have 2 80 carries on our team, it's gonna really he can really target any one of us and shut one of us down for an entire fight. And so I pop my ult, I pop Ghost Blade, I'm going in, I want to take out Zed. He barely, at the last second, he flashes, just barely gets to that wall, flashes over. And so he has to burn his flash there. And we are all getting, somewhat low. My ult's already blown, and Zach just comes jumping in. He is just going to be just doing a lot of damage to us. And with my last dying breath, I just go in there and I pop his passive. And, it's just, again, just not really great. The other team has really good initiation on us, and I don't really, I'm still trying to figure out exactly when I should be going in and all that stuff, but it just does not end well for us, and we ended up getting aced in this fight. And so, yeah, things are going not so great at this point. We're, we do have, we're ahead in towers. We have 1 extra tower, but they're obviously going to take that tower down, or are they? Actually, they did. But I did end up getting, I tried to go back just a little bit. I'm trying to show that, but I just gave up after that. I just went in there and popped Yuma's Ghost Blade and my ultimate and just went and finished off Zed. He was a little bit, actually he was really greedy right there. And then we get caught at Dragon, and it's pretty bad. Trying to desperately just go after Ashe. He's the only one that could even hope of killing, and I was just about 1 second away from having, or I guess 1 more auto attack to having Alpha Strike, but didn't quite get it, and we ended up getting wiped, pretty much wiped at Dragon, and we lose another tower as a result. So I guess just not really good ward coverage there. We should have, I guess I should have probably bought another ward, and or at least used my wriggles that I bought. I don't think I even used the ward the entire game, for most of the game. It's just pretty bad. But at this point, again, they are just playing a little too greedy here, and they end up just, I respawn, I have my ult, I have my Ghost Blade, and I'm just going to start going in on them. Zed tries to ult me, but the rest of my team is there to back me up, and we end up getting 4 of them, and Zach is all the way, stuck at top trying to clear top back, since Graves managed to take that tower, and he has to, obviously push them back. So at this point, I do have quite a bit over Nasus. I did finally catch up in kills, and I do have more assists than them, so I'm a bit ahead of Nasus now in terms of gold. So, that, and in terms of, I guess, including Zed, I'm actually a bit ahead of him now, even though my my items aren't quite as complete as his. I do have more of them, and so hopefully I should be able to do some damage to them. And again, Ashe and Leona just absolutely destroy us with their initiations. I don't know, I'm just I guess I just was not thinking at this point. I probably should try to warn everyone to go back, or at least get away, because when we're all grouped up like that, their initiations are, they have those 2 AoE stuns, and Zach has that AoE knockup, and it's just bad news for everyone. And so they are going to attempt to take our tower here. My brother and I are the only ones alive right now, and so I'm trying to rush in and do something here, but there's just, there's all 5 of them there, and there's just nothing I can really do. I try to get some damage on with the Alpha Strike to scare them off, but there's just too many of them, and they would just kill me pretty quickly. However, Orianna got her home guard boots, and so she rushes in, does some damage. I'm trying to back off here and just not get killed by the initial AoE initiation, but we do start picking up some kills here, because they were just they overstayed their welcome, and so we managed to pick off all of them. We aced them, and so that was a pretty big mistake for them to stick around that long. They stuck around and allowed everyone to come back, and they were already pretty low from the last fight, and they just stayed too long, and we got a free Baron out of it. And so now we are back in the game at this point. We actually have a gold lead on them now, and we're going to be, well, I'm just going to be rushing up mid here. I'm going to try to get a little more farm because I did pick up my Bloodthirster and I need to start stacking it. I'm still trying to figure out the build path as well. A lot of this is just I'm still trying to figure out everything about Master Yi, and I'm just, you know, just trying to figure him out and get better on him and hopefully learn something from this game. I guess that I just got to work on my initiations and my and just, you know, using his abilities correctly. And so, and getting used to the whole resetting mechanic, because none of the other champions I actually play have a reset mechanic, and so it's just a new thing to learn. And so we go in, I managed to pick off Leona because we had all that extra speed, and so now we're just going in on Nasus. We're going to get him down to about half health. And so now I'm just man-moding. I'm just taking this tower. I'm like, we need to take this tower. Zac was top lane, and now he's obviously going to have to come back. Ashe was farming bot. She's having to come back, and so we're able to get a free inhibitor off of that. And they're just, their base is going to be in shambles here soon. And we do manage, we have everyone, we have Baron. And they don't get their initiations as well. Like their ultimates, they kind of blow, and they're just a little too far away. They don't really quite hit the people they needed to, especially me at this point. And now I can just start cleaning up here, getting all of my resets. Pretty sure the next patch they're changing it to 70% reduction and not just you know, like I think it's like 18 seconds and then 9 seconds on assist, so I won't be able to quite do that in the next patch. And Leona actually says, hey Master Yi, come here. She's trying to give me the penta, but Orianna takes it, and as Leona says, scumbag Orianna, but that's okay. And this game was pretty much over anyways. We managed to take out all of them, and we only lost Vayne. And so yeah, it was a pretty good game, good learning experience for me on Yi, and so basically don't make the mistakes I did. But thanks guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.